Hey, Mama. Welcome back to day 4 of the 5-day series here on the Virtual Assistant Mama podcast, where I'm walking you through the 5 steps to becoming a virtual assistant. Throughout this whole series, we are also running a flash sale where you can save 20% off the Virtual Assistant Mama Academy using the code podcast. I'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of this episode, but I highly recommend if you've been considering becoming a virtual assistant, this is the cheapest you're going to get this program. Now is the time. Now, if you missed the other days of the series so far, I just want to recap real quick for you what they were. Day 1, I taught you how to figure out what service you want to offer that would absolutely light you up. Day 2, we talked about packaging your services into a portfolio to share with potential clients. And day 3, we talked about figuring out who you would love to work with and where you can find those potential virtual assistant clients. If you missed any of those days, I highly recommend going back and listening to them. But in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the importance of networking and how to effectively apply to any virtual assistant job opportunities that sound like a good fit for you. Now, networking is one of the most important parts of being a new virtual assistant. You need to be making connections with people and taking the time to do that at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Hopefully more than that. If you can shoot for 5, that would be phenomenal. But 3 days minimum, 10 to 15 minutes each of those 3 days, networking in the Facebook groups where you're looking for clients. Now, networking, this consists of answering questions, providing value. It helps you become known as the go-to for the service that you offer. If you're new to the service that you offer, you might not feel super confident answering questions about the service that you want to offer in the beginning, but you will feel more confident with this over time. This does take a while to see the fruit of your labor. It's not going to be like an overnight success kind of thing. But if you really put the effort in to make sure you're consistently networking, it's going to be kind of like a snowball effect. You will become more well known for offering the service that you offer. And even if somebody doesn't need that service specifically for themselves, they might know someone who does, and you'll be the first one that they think of. So networking is really, really, really important. Now, applying to for job opportunities is definitely important as well, and this should be separate from networking. So you want to have your networking time, and then you also want to have time where you're just specifically looking for jobs that would be a good fit for you. Now, if you see a job in a Facebook group that you're like, yeah, that sounds like a good fit, I may not 100% know how to do this, but I can absolutely figure it out. I do not want you to just comment on that post and say, hey, I'm interested, message me. That does not tell your potential clients anything about you and how you can help them solve their pain point. And that has them doing the work instead of you doing the work. They have to be the ones to reach out to you, and that is not how it should be. You want to take a bit of time and do a bit of research on this potential client. Click on their Facebook profile, look at their little like about section that's right under their profile picture, and see if they have their Facebook business page linked. See if they have their Instagram linked. The real holy grail is if they have their website linked. If they have their website, you can go to their website, look at their about page, look at any of their pages, learn a little bit about their business. You can do the same thing with their Facebook business page, their Instagram, whatever. Learn a little bit about what they have to offer. And then when you comment and apply to the job, you can mention just like a brief sentence about what you read on their website, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. That just shows them that you took a couple seconds to learn about their business and really shows them that you care. Then you can talk about how your services can help them expand their reach with their business by doing whatever they're needing help with. Okay. So these business owners, they just want to know that you're going to take care of their business like they would. Their business is their baby, and they just want to know that it is going to be in good hands. So when you just comment and say, I'm interested, message me, that doesn't tell them anything about how you will take care of their business. So I really recommend doing your research, taking that little bit of time before you apply. It is going to help you so much. All right, if you didn't already know, in the Virtual Assistant Mama Academy, I have job pitching templates for you where you literally just copy and paste, change a few of the words in the job pitch, and then apply. You can apply to jobs in just a couple minutes and it will not take you very long at all. So I highly recommend coming and joining us in the Virtual Assistant Mama Academy, especially this week while we have our flash sale going on. It only lasts through tomorrow. You could just save 20% off the Virtual Assistant Mama Academy using the coupon code podcast. So go see everything that we have to offer at virtualassistantmama.com, or you can find that link in the show notes. When you go to checkout, at the bottom under the testimonial, you'll see a spot to leave your coupon code, and you just have to enter the code podcast. Now, your homework for today is to share in our free Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/virtual assistant mama. Comment on the post for today, day 4, and share how much you plan to network each day and how many job opportunities you plan to apply to each week. All right, make sure you tune back in for day 5 here on the show tomorrow, where I'm going to be sharing all about how to rock the discovery call, or you might be more familiar with the term interview call. All right, y'all, thank you so much for listening today, and we will see you back here tomorrow.